Nancy Della Matera, proud, surprised, not really. Top to bottom, beginning to end, best season of her softball career.
I think when Nancy went down, I knew that the rest of our season was going to be just a gigantic pile of shit.
My goals for my relationship with Nancy can be summed up in 2 words: status quo.
Do I have respect for her? No. Does she have respect for me? No. But do we respect that? Yes.
Here's what you get. Here's what I bring to the table. If someone's hit a home run already for our team, here's what you know for sure. I'm not gonna make an out by hitting a home run. Guaranteed.
Jack is like that little brother who's 11 years older than you are, or 12 years older, or God knows how fucking old Jack is.
So did I ever experience sheer terror on the softball field? Yeah, the beginning of the championship game last year, the one that we won, I was maybe as nervous as I've ever been in my life at the beginning of that game, but we mercied them and we got t-shirts. It's not a secret. My relationship with Jessica, both personally and professionally, has been a rocky one.
I think to know true love is to coach your true love. And I think that's what makes Jessica and I a strong couple, in that when I tell her, you know, hey, don't swing at the high pitches, that's like amazing.
We have a good friend in Boston, and her name is Jessica Rubenstein, and we went to college with her, and she's jealous of San Jose Jessica because we live here now and we're friends with a different Jessica. So that's happening, and we deal with that all the time. Kyle Murdoch, husband, brother, son, father, American.
If there's something that Kyle Murdoch can work on for next season, it would be karate.
Kyle Murdoch is the judge of our kangaroo court. I think I still owe him $2.50 for showing up late to a game or not playing. Anyway.
Let me put it this way. As another competing father or dad, I know that Kyle and I have had some rough times, but I think he has found that inner peace that Marlon Brando and John Bon Jovi found in their creative lives.
Muller? Muller. Not Miller like Bill Miller, but it's spelled the same. Not spelled the same.
But one thing I will say about Eddie, was there ever a time where he forgot what to do? No. He never forgets what to do.
If Eddie Muller married one of my sisters, actually I have one of my 3 sisters in mind to marry Eddie Muller, but that's another story. I would be delighted to say, hey, brother-in-law, Eddie, remember me from the softball team? We've been on the same softball team for 3 years, and now we're brothers-in-law. Happy Thanksgiving.
Erica has obviously a lot of growing up to do, and I think she'll get there. It's been a struggle, to be honest.
Erica, I don't know her last name. Flores. She brought dedication and heart and a bit of a playful smirk.
I've met at least a half dozen Ericas, 10 maybe Ericas. So I've dreamed that I would meet a dozen Ericas. So I have 2 more to go, and then I'll achieve that dream.
You know what rhymes with Erica? America. Unlock the mystery that is Brian Darrow not that hard.
Brian Darrow embarrassed himself a lot this year. And he embarrassed his family. And in a way, he embarrassed this country.
Brian Darrow is, I mean,
is it weird? Is it weird to think about what it would be like to kiss Brian Darrow? Is that weird to think about a lot? No? Yes? Yes.
If I had to go back in time and give Haley some advice, I would go back to colonial America, and I would tell Haley that America's going to be just okay.
Hey, Haley, don't Durham. Get it from the MC Hammer. Hey, Hammer, don't hurt him. Hey, Haley, don't Durham. It's a play on the MC. It's a pretty good metaphor.
Is there any way that Haley is like Jesus? How is she not like Jesus other than the gender issue? Haley, please never stop being the best you can be.
Met a girl called Lola and I took her back to my place. Feeling guilty, feeling scared, hidden cameras everywhere. Stop! Hold on.
It's hard for me to put into words my feelings about Renee, so I'm gonna turn it over to someone I think that can.
Is here. Everybody's happy because Renee is here.
So, Michael Elliott, here's the thing. We have a complicated relationship. I'm his lawyer.
You know, I think about myself all the time, and if I had to think of 5 things that I could do better next year, I think the first thing would be to ask everyone to play better.
How do I deal with the jealousy? Michael's jealous of me. The coach is jealous of me. I ignore it, and Nancy reminds me every once in a while that that's the case.
I could probably tone it down a little bit in terms of being so handsome all the time. So that would be something I think that's sort of a distraction.
Here's the thing, Jessica, nobody out, a run already in, and you got somebody coming to third with nobody out. Yeah. And you got somebody running to third base, and it's gonna be maybe close at home. Do you send the runner or do you stay at third with no one out?
You know, it's funny because people are always comparing Evan Givenden to Jerry Garcia from the Grateful Dead, and I don't see it.
Because Evan was mortified. Yeah. He really was. I mean, Evan, the Brian Wilson of our team, actually the Evan Givenden of the Giants, I think he was for about 10 seconds, he was a little shaken. And you know what? The vulnerability makes him even more appealing.
Suck.
I wouldn't say this publicly, but I don't think Evan Givenden he cares too much about this game. It means too much to him. I think that it's all he ever thinks about, and I think that's at the expense of everyone around him. It's like we're trapped. We're trapped in this bad relationship with Evan Givenden. All he cares, he hates us. He just cares about softball. And I want out of this relationship. Evan Givenden.
Our fans, I love all our fans, but the Tiny Tots are really my favorite because, all they're doing is looking for a hero, and is that really such a bad thing?
Thank you. Without you, we would play because this is a recreational league. And the fact that you take free time away to watch non-professional adults play a leisurely child's game is cool and cool for you. And I think you should be proud of that, fans. So thank you. Particularly those of you that are over the age of 5.